Alright, welcome back to War Thieves 2, where things are looking pretty dire. Yeah, we're being forced back on our, good, you're non-existent. We've been forced back onto our second line here, at an alarming rate. All these HQs behind the line as well. And it's actually quite worrying how little these guys can retreat. Have to try and plug the gap there. But I am going to have to send a load of troops much further north. And this is 3 Panzer units that are going to come behind the line. These hit for a turn or two. You're also a relatively strong unit. You've all got to here, you've all got to here. A general retreat in itself, I think. Oh, actually, you need to stay there. I'm not risking the HQ units, so we're getting them all behind the line, as much as possible. Yeah, the reason I'm shifting a few guys north. So many troops. Must at Luftwaffe 4 are well back. This unit here needed to put the gap. We need the Panzer units to try and help plug this, because this is looking absolutely dire. Look like leaving level 2 forts, but we need to do something. Can't carry on like this. This entire area is looking extremely dire and easy to cut off, so we are going to pull back, straighten the line. So shift some guys north. As we can. There's nothing for it. Absolutely nothing for it at this point. Speed bump will hopefully bump. Fortified zone's done for. Okay, so now we've got to do our best here. They've just blown the whole Kursko area open. Oh no, they see the big divisions are just off the line. I'm actually just going to do a commander sync in a bit, rather than trying to find all the depleted units. Here again, this has become indefensible. Somebody else. Especially with the events that are occurring in the north. In fact, I should shift some more people north here. And this bit here is where I've got my strongest units. You should be up there. That should be okay to start the line there. Right, hopefully. That means this panzer unit, mechanized here, can just be up. Try and keep that bit open. I'm just looking for whatever I can throw in that direction now. It is looking increasingly dire. God, I nearly forgot this lot. Three HQs on their own, as they can go further back. Army Group Centre now lives here. The Flutter 1 lives the Army Group Centre. Alright. That, let's say, secures my line. At least the guys feel a little spread out. But it at least prevents my line from collapsing any further. I should prevent any major cut-offs. 2 new infantry divisions. Don't like the push here, we'll send them there. So losses of 100,000 again. It's like, how can the Soviets keep this up? I mean, graphs. Yeah, the manpower losses haven't been below 80,000 as the winter started. But their map men are increasing. The manpower reserves. The manpower pool is dropping. They are paying for this. But that is an insane manpower pool, even for the Soviets. Well, let's see if we can kill another 1,000,000 men. Okay. Oh, the mud's here, but I'm outside the mud zone. Ah, look at that. That's how annoying that. The mud's mainly on their side. Alright, they took the fortified zone. There's a lot of their troops in the mud. A little bit here. Probably want you to retreat at this point. Maybe you'll hold. 1-4 on front line, so maybe this is going to be a quiet turn. Could do with it. Yeah, that's the only attacks we're going to see. Alright, still got 900 sorties out. Most of the line isn't enveloped in mud. Not getting there, but I'm going to take that. Because I desperately need that time to recover. Right, they have advanced. We are going to have to do a little bit of shufty. I did remember to go to the commander screen as well. Right, so this Digman. The line's pretty much where I wanted it to be. The only thing I would need to do is retreat this guy a little bit more. Do my best to secure this area. Minor adjustments to the line up here. Actually, you retreat to the good defences. Right. Is it Christmas yet? April. I get one infantry division. It's going to be needed in the north. There's other two I sent. Put some sparring into this line. Yeah. Well, hopefully that continues. Right, they are actually attacking. But they're obviously not making much headway in the mud. And that mud is here properly. Not going to be as long as the winter mud. But I'm going to take every advantage they give me. Right, we've still got some sorties up. Our losses are negligible. They're taking heavy losses. Why are they taking so heavy losses? I'm not going to complain they're taking 30k losses. I suppose I'm still taking 9k, but I've got tons of disabled men coming back. And they're wounded. Right, dig, men. Dig like you've never dug before. You lot fall in there. Second line. It's not going to last, but it'll make me feel like it's going to do something. I don't think I've got anything left I want to move at this point. I don't want to give up too much land. You can come into there. You can go to there. You can join one of these groups. You can go into reserve. That's of HQ can be adjusted position. I'm not going to risk anything on an assault. There's 30,000 people in my reserves. Everyone's on refit. Back to ready. Theatre box. Transfer 300,000 men. Yeah, I don't really get that many. Just the reserves there. Give them a chance to dig in. It's still on there. Victory points to their initiative player. The map man is increasing. My power masters have dropped. Then my power pool continues to drop as they replace the losses they took in their wood offensive. No point having him there. Try and refit these panzer divisions the best I can. They are battered beyond all belief. I've moved up to the line here, so let's just move back. Okay. Slight adjustment to the line. Let's roll another one. It's still quiet. We actually do negative losses there. That's cool. There's a metric ton of guys I can send forward now. They still need to be rebuilt, apparently. Yeah, maybe I should have looked at that before I sent them out. I feel like I'm going to break here. Yeah, that was a good call. One of those guys out of reserves. Hope they can refit up there. Go, they're helping the south. Please say my numbers are increasing. Okay. Yep, we're still doing okay. They're still taking more losses. They'll be past 9 million soon, but I'll be past 4 the next offensive. These guys are digging as best they can. Wondering why there's a couple of defense, like, some build-ups. Available pay. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, you're not looking too bad. 6,726 panzers. You're recovering as well. Long may the mud last, eh? Right, you can be sent out now. You're still at 46. You fit, yeah. Romanians have nothing left. Another turn refitting for you. Not surprised that Romanians have nothing left. It's the other one I never use. It's 6 million. 450. There's still 450,000 Romanians in the field. But yeah. Fuels source at low. And then power pool, they've pretty much finished replenishing losses then. My total men have recovered though. So yeah. Our vehicles have recovered, guns has recovered a bit. Don't look at aircraft. Oh god, it's gonna be horrific. Alright, cycle one more. Alright. Got our sorties in. Covered some more manpower. Guys in the front line have started to look a lot better. Hopefully they will continue to look better. But of course, we've got these guys hanging around in the rear. So yeah, the future holds no Kursk. But you think Kursk is back there. And only Bagratians. See you next time.